you must think you're so clever. Well, how's this for clever? I've taken control of towers all over the city. As long as they're active, your Batwing's useless. And it looks like it's gonna stay that way. I mean, this one's practically begging to be taken offline, and you still can't hack it. Pun intended, of course. Well, well, if it isn't the King Thug himself. Figured it was only a matter of time before you showed up. Sorry about the mess downstairs. Think of me as a great big mystery, one you're never going to solve. Black Mask's not going to like this. Wouldn't you like to know? What are you doing back here, Taking a break from tearing up the city? Well, you're wasting your time. This tower's given up all its secrets. At least the ones your limited cognitive capacity allows you to process.
I'm right here. Well, figuratively speaking anyway. Disappointed I didn't choose to meet up in person? Think of me as an information broker. I've got data handlers everywhere, feeding me all kinds of interesting stuff. Oh, yes. See, bullet wounds and broken bones will eventually heal, but incriminating photos, videos, emails, that kind of damage can never be repaired. Tomorrow morning, when I release everything I've got, the city's going to collapse. Resignations, arrests, deaths. It'll be chaos in the streets, Batman, and there's not a thing you can do to stop me.
I figured you'd try and get all caveman on my equipment. It's password protected, I'm afraid, with 10,000 volts of electricity. You've lost, Batman. Might as well head home and get some rest. With everyone's deepest, darkest secrets about to go on public display, I've got a feeling tomorrow's going to be a very busy day for you.
If you're really the best Gotham has to offer, then there is truly no hope for this city. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the world's worst detective. What exactly are you looking to accomplish by coming back here like this? It's embarrassing. Come in out of the cold, Batman. Take a seat. Relax. It's not like you can do anything to stop me. The server's still secure, Batman. Sorry about that. Why are you here, There's nothing you can do to stop the transfer.
Well, look who just showed up. Have you really decided to try and take me on? Get to it, then. I'm looking forward to watching you fail. I knew you weren't very bright, but this is a new low. Not so easy when you've got to use your brains instead of your fists. Seriously? That's what you're going with? Typical. I mean, why apply cognitive resources to a problem when you can just throw crap at it? Look at that. You figured out how to push a button. It's a Christmas miracle. Careful you don't tear that ridiculous suit of yours. You know, if you'd asked nicely, I'd have opened it for you. Giving up so soon? Not that I blame you. This sort of thing really isn't your strong suit. Your response is as predictable as it is banal. Goodbye. Congratulations are in order. Maybe you're not as stupid as I've been led to believe. Because you didn't let me finish! I want to get rid of them, Batman, to improve Gotham's intellectual and moral standing. But I'm not a thug like you. My approach is a bit more refined. Direct, I like it. So, I'll tell you. Gotham's sullied. It's filled with brutes who control this city through violence and intimidation. You're aware you've no reason to be here, right? Fly away, little bat. Ready for round 3, then? Let's see what you can do. Oh, right. There are also some things we should discuss, but we can attend to them when you're finished. Assuming you can finish. Wake me up when you've made some progress. Looks like you're stuck. Seems to be a recurring theme with you. I do so enjoy matching wits with intellectual equals. A shame I've yet to meet one. Careful now! That's public property you're destroying. I bet steering that thing requires a whole lot of concentration. Oops! Sorry about that! Crawling around in vents like a common rat. How expected. Oh, that poor door. You really should apologize. Giving up? Don't be sad. Your mind's just not built for this sort of thing. Interesting. Watching you figure that one out was a real treat. I'll make sure the next one is even more provocative. Oh, but it is. And one you're more than welcome to stop playing. Now you need to stop interfering with my work. Tackling these towers is one thing, but my handlers, my data, my network relays, those aren't meant for you, so back off! I hope you haven't come here expecting a congratulatory exclamation, because the only words of encouragement I've got for you are frack off! Hello again. I'm afraid you'll find I've stepped things up considerably, which means I think our time together is drawing to a close. It's been fun, Batman. But all good things must come to an end. Oh, you are just so bad at this. It's mind-boggling that you've made it as far as you have. Okay, I'm starting to feel bad. So, here's a hint. Give up. Go home. Looks like you finally met your match. Well, I guess that's one way to solve a problem. I'm disappointed, Batman. You do realize there are other ways to overcome obstacles beyond smashing them. Who needs doors anyway? I think you've made the right decision. Recognizing when you've been beaten is the first step on the road to self-improvement. But how did... I was sure you'd fail. No one is this lucky. Stop what? Cleaning up the streets? Ensuring the GCPD actually does its job? Removing corruption from the system? Was it one of those in particular you took issue with, or all of them? So, it gets the job done. And it's certainly kinder than the beatings you're so fond of doling out. Think on that. I suggest you get back to whatever nonsense it is you normally preoccupy yourself with. Grunting and knocking things over seems to be more your speed. Well, this is definitely the last time we'll be speaking. And frankly, I'm glad. Your self-righteous posturing is getting on my nerves. Come on! Just admit I got the better of you and be on your way. Just give up already. I've got real work to do. How pedestrian. Try and put some effort into it at least. I'm upping the stakes, Batman, just like I promised. Tread carefully. Oh, boy! You sure showed that great who's in charge. Another day, another door. They're just no match for you. Well, isn't this a shocking turn of events? Batman's giving up. Spoken like a true Neanderthal. Well, you can certainly try. You're cheating, aren't you? You're getting help from someone. But who? Who's smart enough to outsmart me? Says the man who seems to have mistaken Christmas Eve for Halloween. In case you haven't noticed, I've got the entire city under surveillance, feeding me all of its dirty little secrets. And I did it all on your watch, oh great guardian of Gotham. So, what do you have to say to that? It's over, Batman. I put everything I've got into this one. Throw yourself at it for a while if you must, but you're not cracking it. Not a chance. All right, we've had our fun. But this endeavor's grown tiresome. Who do you think you're helping anyway? It's not like the people I'm collecting information on are innocent. Far from it, in fact. I thought you had a city to save. So what are you doing wasting time with me? Nice gloves, Batman. Looted them from Lester's still warm corpse, if I recall correctly. Classy. Ah, I get it. You're strong enough to tear doors off their hinges. You can stop showing off now. Slinking away, are you? I guess in the end you just didn't measure up, did you? But when the bar's been set so high, who can? All right, you've made your point. So why don't we just agree to disagree and go our separate ways? That's what I thought. You got how many assassins running around out there, and you're lecturing me on selling personal information? Way to prioritize. You're going after Gotham Optics next? Or maybe some telemarketers? Ooh, and people do get hurt because of you. So I assume you'll be handing yourself over to the police now? What's wrong with you? It's not like I'm backing the bad guys here. Well, not usually. Normally I'd casually observe the tragedy of your incompetence. But now I'm starting to wonder if you're just mocking me. You know, there's a fine line between subtle and stupid. And I just don't know which side you belong on. Stay away from the tower, Batman. I've got work to do, and now you're just getting in my way. Oh, you're tenacious, I'll give you that. But you're still no match for my vastly superior intellect, as you'll soon discover. Keep it up, Batman, and you're going to be very, very sorry. You're quickly approaching the point of no return. I'd turn back if I were you. Sorry, Batman, but it's time for us to say goodbye. If it's any consolation, I've asked them to kill you quickly. So that's how you want to play it then. All right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Batman, what did that door ever do to you? Just as I suspected. Mine is the superior intellect. No hard feelings, I hope. True, there is. Just not very much. It was a valiant attempt, though. You get an A for effort, but an F for impact. You must be feeling pretty good about yourself, Batman. I mean, you took down all the towers, which means you foiled my plan. Except, oh wait, I already have all the data I need. And as soon as I'm done uploading it, so will everyone in Gotham. Okay, now I'm confused. You've made it this far, so you know there's nothing left for you here. So, you have to tell me, what are you doing? Does your brain just sort of shut down from time to time? Or do you just need to hear the sound of my voice?
Well, look at that. You figured it out. I'm impressed. Annoyed, too. But your achievement signals a level of intellect rarely seen in Gotham. It seems you're quite the riddle. Now, don't get too comfortable. You see, I learned something else tonight. The nastiest, dirtiest little secret you can imagine. It puts the rest of my collection to shame. But I'm going to wait to release it, if only because it means I get to watch you squirm as you wonder what on earth it is. I'll be in touch soon. No key, no entry.
And here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that. Brains always triumph over brawn, my friend. Always.